Welcome to the best gambling show on the internet. I don't have gambling today, but I have to get something off of my chest. I'm late on the news, but as we all know, Tim Tebow is trying out for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And listen, every time I go on Pro Football Talk or I scan some outfit in the media, all I do is I see people really, really upset and acting like Tebow is doing the wrong thing. Like, literally, like Tebow just snatched a job from some homeless person who had a chance in the NFL. I don't mean to use hyperbole, but I am starting to get tired of it. I mean, because first of all, I actually think Tebow will make the practice squad. And I know that's going to make a lot of people feel some type of way. I'm not even a big Tebow guy. I've always been interested in him. I've always said, okay, like this is a pretty good dude, right? Like who really has anything negative to say about him besides for journalists, especially Mike Florio on Pro Football Talk? I am watching this man literally every day just seethe and seethe about Tim Tebow. Recently, there was a practice in minicamp. Tebow caught 2 touchdowns, didn't drop a single pass. Am I getting excited about that? Absolutely not. But is that something you can take shots at? Not really, because he's doing what he's doing and he's practicing at his very best. But I just see Mike Florio seething and seething and seething, and I'm left to think, is this jealousy? Or is this just pure hatred? And it brings me back to my original point in the start of the video. How much is there really to hate about Tim Tebow? That's my main question. Like, why do you hate Tim Tebow so much? But I think with these journalists, I think it's a personal problem for them. Like, they're normally like very, very small. They're unathletic. They feel like they need to make a bigger point in the world, but in reality, they're writing about football. And football is important, but let's be real. It's nothing that's going to change the world typing a story about Tim Tebow. And these journalists, they really are insignificant people, but it really shows in terms of Tim Tebow. I'm just really shocked at the seething, and more or less I made this video to come on and talk to you guys and see if you guys noticed it. And of course there's a storyline. Tim Tebow is Urban Meyer's buddy. Let's be realistic about it. Maybe there is a little bit of nepotism in the job in him getting this chance, but am I really that upset about it? No. Why am I upset about it? The Jags have a really weak tight end group already, one of the weakest tight end groups in the league, and no one seems to notice that. No one seems to notice that Tim Tebow, did you guys see how shredded he was? Now, having a great body and playing in the NFL are two very different things, but obviously this man is extremely focused. And I still think a lot of people are upset about the baseball thing. And listen, I get it. That was a bit of a sideshow. That was a bit too much. But when does it come to the point where we can just tip our hat and say, like, damn, it's actually really cool he tried? And everyone uses the phrase brave nowadays. Oh, he's so brave. Or this person who comes out in public, oh, they're so brave. Like, honestly, I think trying a new sport, trying a new position, when 50 million Americans are watching you, probably even more, because football is the most popular sport, it adds pressure, man. And Tim Tebow, say what you will about him, but he's not afraid to fail. And for me, it's just alpha as fuck. There's just something I like about it, and I'm not even a Tim Tebow guy. And let's just watch this as the offseason goes on. These journalists, they're going to be taking swipes at him. I don't think like the Jacksonville or Florida journalists, because they're chiller, man. They're just chill. But wait till you guys see the coverage about Tim Tebow as this goes on, because I am making a prediction here. He will win a spot on the practice squad, and we will see him in an NFL game. And And then it brings me to Urban Meyer, and I'm excited about the Jags. Like, this is a win-win. This is a win-win situation. You got Trevor Lawrence, you got Urban Meyer, you bring Tebow in, he sells a ton of merchandise. But most importantly, Tim Tebow takes heat off Trevor Lawrence. He takes heat off rookies like Etienne. He takes heat off. Everyone's talking about Tebow when in reality we should all be talking about Trevor fucking Lawrence coming to the NFL and how excited we all should be about that. I'm extremely excited for that. That's what this game's about. I've been waiting to see Trevor Lawrence debut in the NFL for 2 years. But it's actually a smart strategical move by Urban Meyer. And believe it or not, this Jags team's not that bad. And listen, there is some room in this AFC South for maneuvering. I really do believe so. The Texans are a completely non-entity. The Titans have their issues, and there is a possibility we see some regression from Tannehill. We know they certainly haven't fixed the defense yet. You got to like the Colts roster. They're one of the most balanced teams in the league right now, but then there's still the million-dollar question, what Wentz are we going to see? Are we going to see 2020 Wentz, or are we going to see 2017 Wentz? No one really knows. I think we see a better version of Wentz, but I wouldn't bet my life on it. And that's why there's opportunity for the Jags. The Jags have a chance. And I'm not saying they're going to come out here and win this division, but I think they could steal 8 wins this year. I mean, and reminder, we get the extra game this year. They get to play the Houston Texans twice. And while I think the Titans adding Julio Jones has added a different level of smokescreen. And listen, I get it. Julio Granite Stone Jones is an absolute beast, world-class athlete, whatever words and superlatives you want to throw his way. Yeah, Julio Granite Stone Jones is a beast, and he is a difference maker. But I wonder how long he can stay on the field. What does this Titans offense look like after losing their offensive coordinator? This offensive line isn't what it was 2 or 3 years ago. There are some serious issues. And did I mention Mike Vrabel? Jacksonville's got a chance. Jacksonville's got a chance. And no one's really talking about it due to Tim Tebow. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the videos. Let's get it.